What is it like to carry the hopes and dreams of a nation? How heavy is the load of 77 years of unfulfilled promise on one man's shoulders? Andy Murray's career was never going to be defined by world rankings or titles picked up whilst globetrotting on the world tour. His dreams were always meant to be realised on the green grass of home.
I remember like 45 minutes after the match, I was sitting waiting to do the drug tests post-match, and literally everything just hit me. I was so tired. Whereas after the US Open, I didn't have that. I was just awake for 2 days. But I think the last game of the match at Wimbledon kind of took a lot out of me. And then, I realised I'd won Wimbledon quite soon afterwards, but kind of how big a deal it was, that took quite a while.
How he has worked, how he has sacrificed for this moment.
When I came off the court, I couldn't remember anything about it. And then it was weird when I watched it back and I actually saw the final game. I remembered everything kind of came back to me and I started to remember exactly what happened on every point. When I went 40-love up, it was fine. And then when it got back to deuce, I remember, going back to the towel and stuff, my arms shaking, so to kind of get over the line in that game was a huge sort of test of my mental strength, which maybe in the past maybe wouldn't have come through that, but yeah, that was a tough few points there.
Very few of us are lucky enough to achieve our lifetime's ambition. For the fortunate few, when the moment comes, it can leave a numbness, even a sense of loss, before the enormity of what they have achieved sets in.
5-6 days afterwards, when you're doing all the media and doing all the kind of things that go with winning a tournament like that, that's when it's sort of starting to sink in, and it's it's, I don't know, it's almost tough in a way, because that's not what you're kind of playing for. And then is once you get back on the practice court and start training again, that things go back to normal. I went back to Wimbledon about 5-6 days afterwards, just before I went on holiday. I had to pick my stuff up from the locker room. Also the locker room attendant, Dougie, it was his last day there as well, so I went in and saw him, and then went out onto the court for about 5-10 minutes, and it was quite weird, because obviously 5-6 days ago it was just so much intensity, and then 5-6 days later there's absolutely no one there. They were just getting ready to rip the court up. I'm never going to forget what happened at Wimbledon.